Hello, welcome back to EVE Online. We're going to be picking up right where we left off last video with the mission, the Assault. So it's going to be a bit against Guristas. Your best bet when it comes to Guristas is going to be using, what are my notes here? Kinetic and Thermal, Kinetic being your better option. Thermal is your secondary. Like I said, we're doing this all in the Paladin, so therefore, let's go ahead and accept that. We have EM and Thermal. Thermal is going to be our secondary damage that we do. Not bad. We're a really good tank, so we don't have to worry about the tanking so much, and actually finish these off pretty quick. I think the biggest challenge that we have really is going to be the travel. We're not too fast, and we don't have any prop mods except for a micro jump drive, but you have to kind of jump all over the place for that, and we may not do that. So let's see. Let's get on docked and get into the mission. All right. Our mission's going to be in the same direction as our last one. That mercenary overlord wreck I can go and get rid of. I went in and salvaged all the loot in there. Pulled about 27 million ISK in loot out. That can vary based on market prices, obviously. Let's go ahead and get over here. Turn those on. Let's get our ammo changed, because I'm pretty sure these are some long-range bites. But nothing that can't handle. For those curious, I am using the Star Captain skin for the Paladin. I have a couple others. While we're in flight, we can look. I've got Biosecurity, Cold Iron, Death Glow, EOM, and then there's a bunch in here that I don't have. I love the Imperial Police, Imperial Jubilee, and I missed it, but the ULI Festival 2121, that was awesome. It's like gold, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna land on a gate, and let's go through this gate. Yeah, this is, I think it's gate to gate, and I think it's two gates. Either this one and another one, or this one, another one, and another one. It's funny, because I actually just ran this like a couple weeks ago, and I can't remember. They all blur together at this point. There's another gate. We're gonna land pretty close to it. We're actually going to be above the gate, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just drop Bastion. We'll lock everything up. I'll unlock the gate. And we'll just start taking stuff out one by one. Like I said, we are up close for this first one, actually, so let's swap back to Conflag. And we'll do that. Launch the drones. They can go after those. I think they attack my drones here in just a second, but that's alright, we'll just watch them. There we go. So they are Garista, so they are shield tanks, so they will active shield rep, as you can see here on this little frigate here. As far as the Paladin goes, it doesn't really affect the Paladin for them to rep. They don't have enough to break it, or they don't have enough to not be able to withstand my damage for breaking their tank, so we'll just get rid of them. These guys are 100k out. We'll let them come in, so we'll work on these all these battle cruisers and cruisers next. Let's go ahead and just get rid of this guy. And they are flying Garista Ravens, so, you know. Now we're a little farther out. We'll swap to Scorch, and we'll start taking these guys out. So these right here, we look at them, they are now the new, added a little while ago. They are the Alligator, is what they're called for the Guristas. They are a drone boat, drone and missiles. Obviously, they're not using any missile or drones, but yeah. And as you can see, our drone's getting attacked by this guy because, well, yeah. Let's go ahead and just pull them in so we don't lose one. get him to just re-engage on me. We'll launch drones again, and we'll have them go after him. Turn that off. I don't need it. About 2 cycles per shot, so it's not bad. These guys are getting closer. Yeah, they're about 90 now, so we'll easily be able to take them out. We do have a range of 108, so we're plenty. We can go ahead and lock them up right now. It's what mainly battle cruisers, and then some couple of 3 battleships. So there used to be some secret spawns in this mission that in the last room. We'll get there. When we get there, I'll show you where, but not so much anymore. They I think they kind of just made it so they all spawn in instantly. But we'll see. I can't completely remember. All right, those are down. Let's go ahead and just take out the battle cruisers first, just because they're nice and quick. One thing you do have to watch for in with the Garistas and Pith is they do like to jam. So they will try to jam you, make sure you can't lock anything. Generally, if you kill them fast enough, you don't have to worry about it. All right, let's go ahead and target this guy. And what we will do is we'll actually... let's see, can we kill enough? Can we get all 3 of these in the 60 seconds? We'll see. It's got 60 seconds, so... The destroyer's a little far, so we're doing just kind of the right on the edge of our optimal. And conquistadors should go a little faster. I think that destroyer, yeah, they're high tank to EM and thermal, so it's kind of crazy. 77s for EM. Yeah, kinetic's the best, but lasers don't do kinetic damage, so if they did, then the Paladin would be a broken chip. I don't want to activate this one more time, so we won't. We will kill him as we slow boat down. You know what? We'll go ahead and save that location just so we can get the loot later on. I'll come back after the mission and pick it all up. Go ahead and just cycle this to repair. This cap will recharge while we are headed down, and we're working on that guy. Again, another Raven hull class. He's crazy. They only shoot 1 missile at a time, and they do it. You know, so much damage. It's just crazy. They can come in. Once we break his shields, his armor will go down, and then we'll be done. But stop our ship, though. Generally, once you break their shields, they don't do a lot of shield repping. They will actually kind of they do a little bit, but it's not as much. And we do enough damage, so we actually cause the shields and armor to go down at the same time. Like I said, this is normally best done in a missile ship. It's like 4 missiles, 5 missiles per. You can either use cruise or torpedoes, and yeah, it's like, I think for torpedoes, it's like 5. And that's all it takes, and then you're done. We'll go ahead and activate this gate in the next room. Let's cycle this again to repair. We'll repair one more once we get in there with the Bastion. Okay, just one gate and then the room. Now in here, this is where you want to be a little careful because things are far off. You don't want to touch this group right here. This group right here is a no-no. If you attack this group, you will spawn in an additional group of enemies on top of you. They spawn like right here. So you want to try and keep them away as much as possible. Don't attack them here, then here, then here. We'll actually stop attacking that because I want to get rid of the frigates first. There we go. They're slow, but I mean they're fast to get to you. But you know, if you can get them before they get too close, then you can get them taken out pretty quick. Get rid of these. What are we looking at here? 98. Yes, they're pretty good ways away. We'll go ahead and save that location also, because the gate will be gone whenever I come back in. I will say one thing that's not in here that would normally jam all the time is the rattlesnakes. I'll turn that on. Very interesting that the rattlesnakes are not in here. I never really realized that. They're normally the ones that jam pretty hard. At least try to. If you have electronic warfare skills and you're, being in Bastion, it helps increase your points for jamming. Like they need 50.4 points to jam you, which is a lot. All right, I'm gonna pop that. Take this guy out, and then we're gonna go ahead and start with these guys up there. So what I meant by the little trick that I guess not really a trick, but what used to be is this Starbase control tower. If you attacked it, then it would spawn in like an additional wave. I guess it doesn't do that anymore. So get rid of that. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of him. These guys are going to go quick. There is something making little noise on my end. There we go. That guy. Wasn't able to lock everything up. Okay. Get rid of him. See, they're 108k out. They are. Oops. I can hit them. Definitely can hit them. As you can see, they are behind this station, this dead station. So they're a pretty decent distance, but I'm hitting them not too bad. We'll sit here and let our capacitor kind of come back up. They don't hit too bad right now. It's, what, 120 to 140 DPS. Not bad. It's almost done with him. I guess since we're waiting, we can go ahead and lock these guys up. You're curious how I do that to lock everything like that. It'll lock generally just the ships or wrecks, but it's not too It will lock you, like your drones too, but if you hold down Control and then just drag across the screen, you get a nice little box, and then you can just let go of the click and then let go of Control, and you'll lock everything that's in there. And it'll try to lock as many things as you possibly can, but your ship only has so many. I believe mine is 10. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battleships. Currently 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 battleships at 1 million bounty ISK each, and then 2 at 890,000. So pretty decent amount of money out of this mission we're going to be getting. Go ahead and start taking these guys out. The Dire Piths, they have some tank. They're 85%. They're hard. Even with kinetic, they can be a pain to deal with. It's 73 right there. So it's no fun. Luckily, we hit fast enough that we don't have to deal with them trying to rep themselves and any of that. Just because we'll lock the control tower up and we'll shoot it. I don't think it's what spawns in the next group, but I could be wrong. Last time I was in here, I thought they just spawned, but as I was done, and I was like, whoa, there's enemies here. There we go. Once we get a couple of these battleships off the field, our DPS intake will go down. Oh. Activate the button. You notice I only run some optimal range. I have some tracking scripts, but they're so far away that tracking honestly just isn't needed right now. I mean, if they were under 20 and I was trying to use these Scorch to attack them, then sure, but we're so far out. Those missiles, I think they're hitting me with Molnir missiles, so that's kind of cool. The emerald, kind of tealish emeraldy green explosions. We'll go ahead and rep this. We do 3,238 or 83, so I'm not worried about the tank as much. I can do 1 rep, and I'm already full. Like I said, they do hit pretty tough if you're not on top of things. So we've got these. Oh, there they go. Okay, now they spawned in. So over here, all these guys, extra ships. If you're not prepared, they come in pretty quick. It can kind of catch you off guard. And it's a couple of battleships. We got what, 1, 2, 3 battleships. So there's going to be some DPS coming in. Like I said, we're going to get rid of that. We don't need this star base. And you know what? Since we're here, let's go ahead and get some of this gone. 14 millis tick right there for this means we've been in the mission for just about 18 minutes. Or 20 minutes, sorry. Yeah, see, we'll get rid of these guys real quick. With some conflag, we'll turn that back on. There we go. They added in damage to the ship years ago. Man, it's been some time since that's been there. Let's see where he's at. 59. We'll fall off of 54. So yeah, not bad. We'll take these guys out first, and then he should be a bit closer. All right. Yep, worth about 1 million each, and then these two are 890, so not bad. 76. What's he got? 77. So that's why a little bit more tank, a little bit more money. We might get lucky. I don't think we will finish him off before this finishes. We got, what, 15 seconds? It's going to take 15 just for that. Yeah, just for us to get through the shield, it's going to take 15 seconds. That's the unfortunate thing about trying to run a mission that you're not using the correct ammo type for, because now our shots are going to slow down. You know what? We'll activate it one more time and deactivate it, and we should be able to finish this next guy in under the 60 seconds. Once we get him out of shields, then it's generally pretty quick. But we'll let him just kind of tick away. So not bad on the loot side. Once I come back in, we can turn that off. I'll come back and, like I said, take all this, a bunch of battleships, so should be a decent amount of mission salvage. You can sell it all, sell it, loot it, or break it down into minerals. It's up to you. I tend to just collect it. And then if I fit a ship, I'm like, oh, I need this. Hey, look, I found it. All right, so he's about to pop here in just a second. One more. There we go. All done. We are complete, so we have to wait for this to finish, and then we will go ahead and dock back up.
Drive active.
And we will probably land. Look at that sideways warp. Always fun to see. We'll probably land before this is done. So you have a weapons timer when you're in Bastion mode. Can't jump or enter into a station until it's done. So unfortunately, we will be waiting for just a few seconds. Looks like about 15 seconds now that we landed.
Docking permission requested.
If you get under, I doubt. 7654.
Docking request.
Oh, we just got to the distance and then it said no.
Docking permission requested.
There we go.
Docking request accepted.
All right. Go ahead and talk to our lady and turn this in. Not bad, 1.1 and 1.4, so 1.5, 1.53 million, 6,500 loyalty points, so 1,000 more than the last mission. Go ahead and complete. Thank you, and we will look at see what the next one is. Oops, an anomic agent. I do not run anomic agents because they are extremely hard. You generally lose a ship, and it's not worth it. So anytime an anomic agent or anomic team, anomic mission, anomic base, I don't run them. They have tons of loyalty points, nice, about 5 million ISK per. But again, they're so deadly. It's all frigates, and yeah, you can decline these as much as you want. So if they keep popping up, just hit decline. All right, next episode is going to be Silence the Informant. Pretty easy. It's blank, so it means it's probably mercenaries. Almost 8,000 loyalty points for this mission. Wow. That'll be awesome. So that will be next. I will see you then.